Okay, this worksheet is just like yesterday, except most of these, I think all of these are not in y equal form, so we're going to have to solve for y for all of them first. So write that down. Make sure that you solve for y first. Okay, I'm going to do a few of them with you. I'm going to do number 2, 3, and 6. And I'm going to start with number 3 just because it's up at the top. So let's do problem number 3. Sorry, trying to fix it. The first thing we need to do is solve for y. So I'm going to draw my line. Okay. Remember, you move the x first, so don't try to move the 4y. That's not the one that you move. You move the 3x to the other side, change the sign, minus 3x. Cancel. Okay, then divide everything by the number in front of the y, by the coefficient of y, and simplify. So we have y less than or equal to, I did not have to flip the sign because I divided by a positive number. 12 divided by 4 is 3, and negative 3 divided by 4 in the calculator, math enter, gives you negative 3/4. And don't forget your x. Okay, so now that it's solved for y, you can either put it in y equals trace and get the points, or we can graph it by hand. Those of you who know how to graph it by hand, remember we're starting with the 3 because that is my y-intercept. 3, start at 3. And then the rise over run, my slope, is a negative 3/4. That means we're going down 3 and to the right 4. So you can go ahead and start graphing that. The rest of y'all, we're going to graph it in the calculator. And remember that this is a solid line. Look at the symbol. That's a solid line. And it's closed circles. That means solutions are on the line as well. And that's called less than or equal to. So you can write that down. Less than or equal to. And we are shading down. Less than means you're shading down. Okay, so let's put that in the calculator, pick some pretty points, and graph them. 3 minus 3/4 x, trace. Okay, I told you we're starting with 3 because that's my y-intercept. 0, 3. Put a solid point there. Solid point. Okay, and then I told you that we're going to go down 3/4 because if we keep looking for the points on the calculator, 1 enter doesn't work, 2 enter doesn't work, 3 enter doesn't work, 4 enter does work. And it's at right here. Look at it. It's at 4, 0, so let's plot that point. So 4, 0 is right here. Okay, and I don't think we need another one. Look, we went down 1, 2, 3, to the right 1, 2, 3, 4. Down 3/4. Connect your point with a solid line. And which way are we shading? We're shading below the line. So draw your down arrows and go ahead and shade. That means all of our solutions are on the shaded area and they're also on this solid line. So you can pick any of those and that would be solutions. Problem number 2. Let's go down to problem number 2. I don't want to waste any time. Remember, if I'm going too fast at any point, you need to pause, rewind, whatever it is that you need to do. Okay, we're going to solve for y. So what do I need to move first? I need to move my x over, change the sign, minus 5x, cancel. And we're going to divide everything by the coefficient of y, which in this case is a -2. What happens when you divide by a negative? This sign has to flip. So you need to flip it. Flip the sign. Y is greater than -10 divided by -2 is a +5, and -5 divided by -2 is a +5/2x. So what do I know about this symbol right here? I know that it's greater than. Okay, I know that it's a dashed line, open circle because there's no line underneath it. And I know that I'm going to be shading above the line because it's greater. Okay? Again, those of you who can graph by hand, go ahead and start at 5 because your y-intercept is 5. See? And then this is my slope. 5/2, that means I'm going up 5 and to the right 2. Or backwards, down and to the left. Down 5 to the left 2. You always do the opposite. The rest of us, we're going to put in y equals trace, find some pretty points, make them open circles. Y equals 5 plus 5/2x, trace. Look where I'm starting. I'm starting at 5, 0, 5. So let's go back, put our point on here. And it needs to be an open circle. That means there's not a solution there. And I cannot go to the right because that would go up here. So we're going to go to the left numbers on the calculator. So -1, enter, does not work. -2, enter, does work. Wait, let me check -1, enter. Yeah, this was a decimal. I didn't want that one. So -2 does work. It gives me a good number. So let's go ahead and plot that. It's right here. -2, 0. Open circle. And then we're going to connect our points with a dashed line. I can also go one more. Look, if I'm going 5 up, 2 to the right, then I can go 5 down, 2 to the left. 5 down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 to the left. Here's the other pretty point. And then connect it with a dashed line. And we are shading above. So here goes my up arrows. That means I'm shading on this side. Okay? And the last one that I'm going to do with you is number 6. Let's go to number 6. Okay, this is number 6. We have to solve for y first. So move the x, change it over, change the sign. It's a -1x because this is a 1x. Divide everything by the coefficient of y, which in this case is a -4. So what do we know when you divide by a negative? The inequality has to flip it. Because you divided by a negative. So 16 divided by -4 is -4. And -1 divided by -4 is a +1/4x. Okay, so what do we know about the inequality symbol? This one. It's less than. That means you are shading down. It's dashed and open circles because there is no line underneath it. Okay? So where are we starting? We're starting at -4 because that's my y-intercept. And we're going to go up 1 to the right 4 because that's my slope. Okay? The rest of us, let's put it in the calculator. Y equal trace. negative 4 plus 1/4 x, trace. So again, we're starting right here at negative 4. So put your dot there. 0, negative 4. Let's go to the right. So 1, enter. I don't like that point. 2, enter. Nope. 3, enter. Nope. 4, enter. Yes. 4, negative 3. So I need to put a point right there. 4, negative 3. 4 and negative 3. And let's go backwards. Let's pick some points on the other side. Negative 1, enter. No. Negative 2, enter. No. Negative 3, enter. No. Negative 4, enter. Yes, negative 4 is negative 5. So right here, negative 4, negative 5. Negative 4, negative 5. And we're going to connect the dots. And we are shading below the line. So everything down here. Okay, so. Now, they're asking something else on here. They're saying which one of these are solutions and which ones are not. It says circle all ordered pairs below that are in the solution set. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all of these up here and see if they're solutions or not. So 2, negative 2. 2, negative 2. Is this a solution? No. Cross it out. Negative 4, negative 5. Negative 4, negative 5. Is this a solution inside my open circle? Remember, what did we say about open circles? Those are not solutions. So if it lands on an open circle, that is not a solution. 5, negative 4. 5, negative 4. Yes, that's below my line. So I'm going to circle that one. That's a solution. Negative 5, 0. Negative 5, 0. Nope, there's no solution there. That's not a shaded area. 4, negative 3. So 4, negative 3. Again, this one is inside an open circle. That is not a solution. Open circles are not solutions. 2, negative 5. 2 and down 5. Yes, that's in my shaded area, so that's also a solution. That's what you're going to have to do for problem number 8. Okay? So go ahead and finish the rest of it. Make sure that you check your answer choices. Make sure that you check your answers with the answer key that the sub has. And if you have any questions, just ask or help each other out.